Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Today I am going to be talking about how I choose where to sell my cards. I was talking to my friend Brian over text and helping him figure out where to sell his stuff. Then I came to realize nobody ever really taught me. So, this is just what I think in my head. And there's no rhyme or reason. I'm no expert or anything like that. But it helps me kind of clarify. I think, when I was in school, I wasn't a good communicator because I was always interpreting what I was thinking. So this way I can be a little bit more visual and kind of show people. So COMC, what I typically consider COMC, well, first of all, the premise I typically use when picking a card is I look at the value of the card and I convert it into the value of cash. So say I have $100 of cash and I want to go buy cards. Where would I want to go if I wanted to get the most cards possible? So COMC to me is like your thrift store, flea market, Dollar Tree type operation where you can sell cards that are worth, anywhere from 1 cent all the way up to whatever you feel like. The thing is to remember that, you need to choose the appropriate marketplace for where you sell your stuff. I struggle with it every day. I still have challenges myself. But when you're thinking about moving your cards, if you have a bunch of raw stuff or dollar stuff, a thrift store type environment might be the way to go. If you think of your local thrift store or your local Dollar Tree, there's a lot of value there for affordable prices. The second area that I typically look at is MySlabs. And MySlabs, to me, is kind of like what I would term as a yard sale type sales portal. And what you would do on this type of site is the fees are very low, just like a yard sale. You stick your stuff out in your front yard, get $100, you went to somebody's yard sale, they're going to get most of that money because they're selling it directly to you, and that's what MySlabs is. You basically post your collection that you're looking to move. You can match it up to your other selling portals, and you can basically just sell your stuff while you have it in your inventory, and you can offer really low fees. And just like a yard sale, when you sell on MySlabs or site like these, you are kind of waiting for somebody to walk into your yard to see what they want, and then pick stuff out. They're expecting good deals, the buyers, and as a seller, I want to honor that expectation. So that's kind of where I look to sell basic stuff that I want to, keep in my collection, but I am willing to move it, if somebody wants it. The next market that I typically sell on, and probably sell the most on, is eBay. And eBay to me is like your general goods store, like Walmart or Target, something like that. You're going to get a lot of foot traffic. You get a lot of people looking at your stuff. You're going to tend to, get high prices. But there's a lot of overhead involved. Just like at a Walmart or Target, there's a ton of overhead to run those operations. So the fees are high. But in exchange for those high fees, you get a lot of marketing dollars put behind your sales and things like that. And then my next, so when you have cards that you just want a lot of people to look at, so I would recommend. The next, and probably my second favorite right now, card is Fanatics Collect. Fanatics Collect is kind of like your specialty store. Think of like an outlet store, the Gap outlet or the Nike store or the Apple store. It's very focused on sports cards, and you can kind of pick, choose, and select what you want to look at. So you can narrow it down. Like if you want to go look at Nikes, you go to the Nike store. If you want to look at sports cards, you look at sports cards. If you want to look at only football cards, you can filter things down to the side. So this is kind of like where you would go for higher quality items, um, but you want to look at a bunch of stuff and you want to really narrow it down. So that's where you would like to. I usually recommend um, things that you want to move, but you don't want to put a lot of time and effort into hosting and negotiation and shipping, things like that. And then we have the vaults. Vaults to me are, and I don't know why my brain translates it this way, but going to a vault, and every portal or marketplace is going to have a vault, but vaults generally are like shopping at a furniture store, something you're going to live with for a while, or aesthetics matter, things like that. You're going to spend a good amount of money. So that's where I put cards up where I know they're going to sit a while, but I want to have them out and displayed in a storefront where there are people that are looking to spend that kind of money for a long-term hold. Like, most people, if you're going to buy furniture and you go to a furniture store, you kind of have an understanding that you're going to be spending a significant amount of money for a long-term hold. So that's kind of what I use the alts for. And then lastly, is the kind of like the high end, and it's the heritage golden, the high end auctions, mile high auctions where your $1 million cards are sold. To me, those are, in my mind, those are like car dealerships, or better yet, real estate. It's going to be a high end investment. It's like somebody who's buying a Ferrari. They might flip it a bunch of times, just like you might flip a ultra modern star that's playing baseball, for a season or something like that. Or real estate, like a Honus Wagner or a 1952 Mickey Mantle. That's investment grade. Buying properties for investments. So in my mind, that helps me kind of understand, at least if you're crazy, I guess like me, it helps me understand when I look at a card, how I value it and the kind of potential I see with it. And of course, this is not including PC cards. I have a lot of PC cards that are worth $1 that I get slapped up. And when I'm talking about the stuff is that I resell or stuff I'm moving on from. So when it comes to the PC, I mean, it's whatever you like, collect what you want. But anyway, I hope that helps. Brian, this was for you. I'll send you a text with a link to this video, so hopefully this will help you understand it a little bit more. Don't be like me. Use resources, check other YouTubers, other forums, people that are smarter than me, and make sure you have a good rounded understanding of where you want to sell your stuff. So anyway, thanks for watching.